Hello everyone. In this video, I'll explain you about design of a built-up section and design of steel structures. So this is the example problem. So simply supported beam is given with 10 meters length and 60 kilonewton per meter factor load. Depth of the beam should not be exceeded 500 mm. So for this, and this is a laterally supported, and for this we are going to design a built-up section. Usually the built-up sections are used when moment to be resisted is heavy. Available rolled sections may not be sufficient. Then in such cases we use these type of beams. Okay, so here the given data was L 10 meters, W 60 kilonewton per meter, and I am taking a trial section. So maximum bending moment for simply supported beam formula is WL square by 8. I got 750 kilonewton meter and ZP required. So plastic section modulus we need to calculate. So ZP required, the formula is m into gamma m naught by Fy. So in page number 53 the formula is available. So m value we know that, and gamma m naught is partial safety factor and Fy is yield stress. So I got the value. So after that, in given question the condition is depth should not exceed 500 mm. Okay, this is the condition. So I am taking ISMB 450 and suitable plates or flanges. For ISMB 450, the properties are given in steel tables book. So in page number 138, table number 46, IS 800 2007, the ZP value for ISMB is 11553.4 into 10 cube. Okay, but here ZP to be provided by cover plates. I section is there. For that, the ZP to be provided by cover plates, that is 3300 minus 1553.4 into 10 cube. I got 1746.6 into 10 cube mm cube. Okay, this is we are providing for cover plates. And next, ZP of the plates. So ZP of the plates we need to calculate, that is area. We need to calculate area. For that, we are using this formula, area into D by 1.1. This is partial safety factor, and we know the ZP value, and we know the D value, and we know the partial safety factor value. Here we are going to calculate area. So area of the plates is 4269.5 mm square. So for this, I am providing 220 into 20 mm plates on either side. By multiplying this, we will get near to this value. Okay, that's why I am providing 220 into 20 mm plates on either side. And next, we are going to check shear. After calculating all this, we are going to do the checks, that is check for shear. So check for shear in page number 59, clause number 8.4.1, the formula is available. This is the formula. So Fy is yield stress and gamma m naught is partial safety factor, H is depth of the beam and thickness of the web. These two values are available in steel tables book in page number 2 and 3, ISMB 450, or in code book page number 138, table number 46, it is also available. So I got this value. After that, for shear force, the formula is for simply supported beam V equal to WL by 2. I got 300 kilonewtons. Hence, the section is safe because shear force is 300 and the check for shear, I mean that is design strength, that is 554. Hence, it is safe. And next, moment capacity. For this, in table number 2, page number 18, IS 800 2007, we need to classify the section. That is, section classification is there. B by T suffix F we need to do. That is, B is 75 by 17.4. Thickness of the flange for ISMB 450, it is available in steel tables book. But here B value is 75. Okay, and that equal to 4.3. And in table 2, the condition is B by TF less than 9.4 epsilon. So 75 by 17.4 equal to 4.3. After that, d by tw. So here d by tw less than 88.4 epsilon. Okay, sorry, 84 epsilon. So epsilon equal to root over 250 by Fy. So root over 250 by Fy means Fy is yield stress, 250 by 250 equal to 1. So 450. So we need total depth. Actually I section is in I section and the total depth is 450. In that, one thickness of the flange is there and radius of the root is there. So these two values are available in steel tables book for ISMB 450. So minus 2 into 17.4 plus 15. We will get the value 40.9, which is less than 84 epsilon. Okay, these values are available in table 2, page number 18. After that, after calculating B by TF less than 9.4 epsilon, D by TW less than 84 epsilon, hence then it is called plastic section. I'll show you the tabular form in page number 18 how it looks like. So this is the section classification tabular form. Have you seen this? B by TF 9.4 epsilon and D by TW 84 epsilon. Okay, so class 1 is plastic, class 2 is compact, and class 3 is semi-compact. And our condition is 9.4 epsilon less than and 84 epsilon less than. So it is a plastic section. Like that we are going to classify. After that, in clause number 8.2.1.2, page number 53, the code is specifying that 0.6 times the VD. That is, design shear force does not exceed 0.6 times VD. That is the condition given in code in this class. So 0.6 into, and the VD value is design strength. Here this is the VD value. So I got 333.026, which is greater than V. Hence it is okay. After that, we need to calculate design bending strength. And the design bending strength, this formula is also available in code book. MD equal to beta B ZP Fy by gamma m naught less than 1.2 ZE Fy by gamma m naught. This is also available in page number 53. So for simply supported beam, we are going to take this less than 1.2 ZE Fy by gamma m naught. For cantilever beams, we need to take this as 1.5, which is specified in code book. So after that, I am substituting all the values. So this beta B is nothing but when the section is belongs to plastic section, we are going to take the value as 1, which is given in a code book. So after that, we are going to calculate all these values. So ZP value, we know that already I mentioned here, 155 3.4 into 10 cube. Like that, yield stress we know that 250, and gamma m naught is partial safety factor. And next, ZE value, elastic section modulus. These two values are available in code book. Okay, after referring code book, I'll show you the formula. This is the formula. Page number 53. MD equal to beta B ZP Fy by gamma m naught for less than, MD shall be less than 1.2 ZE Fy by gamma m naught in case of simply supported. And in case of cantilever beams, 1.5 we need to take. So here I took the formula. Okay, and ZP and ZE values are available in page number 138, table number 46 in IS 800 2007. So after that, I substituted all the values. So I got this value, which is this value is here and this value is here. Hence it is okay. After calculating these checks, we are going to calculate check for deflection. So for check for deflection, the formula is 5WL power 4 by 384 EI. So working load is 60 and factor load is 1.5, so that is safety factor. I got 40 Newton per mm. So E value we know that 2 into 10 power 5. So for IZZ, I value ISMB of 450 plus I value of plates. So ISMB 450 value, we know that IZZ, which is available in the book. And next, height due to plates, that is nothing but there are plates means for cover plates 2 into 20 into 220, this is the area, and both sides both flanges are there, that's why I wrote it as 2, and total depth is 450. 450 is web depth, and flange thickness is 20. So for here we are going to calculate the depth. So formula is d by 2 whole square. So 470 is nothing but 450 is the depth of that web, and 10 is half of the thickness of the flange, and another 10 is half of the thickness of the flange. So for 450 plus 10 plus 10, that is 470 by 2 whole square. So I got this value. After that I substitute all the values in this equation. So I got 32.97 mm. In table 6, page number 31, IS 800/2007, the code is specifying for the deflection span by 240, that is nothing but L by 240. I got 41.67 mm. Hence it is safe because our permissible limit is 41.67 mm, and I got 32.97 mm. Hence it is okay. Next, check for buckling web. So for this slenderness ratio we need to calculate, that is effective length by Ry. So effective length is nothing but 0.7 d of web column. So this is also specified in code book for check for web. So after calculating this, the code is specifying that 0.7 times depth of the web column, and radius of gyration formula equal to root over I by A, inertia by moment of inertia by area. So moment of inertia for formula is BD cube by 12. So BD cube by D value is nothing but thickness of the web, BD cube by 12. So B1 plus N1 into D cube by 12, and area is L into B. B1 plus N1 into thickness of the web. So after solving this, I got this value. And next, after calculating this slenderness ratio lambda equal to, this one lambda, I substituted these values in this equation. So effective length is 0.7 into d by Ry, thickness of the web by 2 root 3. After calculating this, I got 2.5 d by Tw. After that, I'm considering this d as a h1. H1 is nothing but depth of that web. So here this h1 is available in steel tables book for ISMB 450 beam. So I got this value. After that, in clause number 8.7.3.1, page number 67, the formula is given FCDW B1 plus N1 thickness of the web into FCD. So here we are going to calculate N1 FCD. So FCD is, we know that that is compressive stress. So by using interpolation, actually we know the slenderness ratio value in table 9C. From table 9C, page number 42, we are going to calculate FCD value for this 100.85. Okay, so I'll show you the values how it is listed in 42. So this is table 9C, page number 42. So KL by R is slenderness ratio, and yield stress is 250, and our value is in between 100 to 110, so 100.85. So for this 250 to 107 and 94.6 is our value. So here by doing interpolation, 107 minus 0.85 by 10, 107 minus 94.6. Already this process I explained in my previous videos. So I got this value. After that, N1 is nothing but 450, that is total depth of the beam, 2 into 20, that is 2 thicknesses of that plates, 2 thickness of that flanges by 2. I got 490 by 2. After that, I substitute all the values in this equation. So I got this value, which is greater than 300, hence safe. And next, check for web crippling. In page number 67, clause number 8.7.4, the formula is available, and we substitute all the values in the equation. Okay, I got this value, which is greater than 300 kilonewtons. Hence, it is safe. So like that we are going to design the built-up section in design of steel structures. The next step is connections. Here I didn't mention any connections because connections are by using bolting connections we are going to join the section and plates, but I didn't explain in this video because connections are same as previous problems which I explained. Okay, that's why I didn't mention any connections. So this is the built-up section problem in design of steel structures, in design of beams. I hope you understood this. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.